What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys been out there building shit. Even your hands are just as capable as anybody else's, guys. If you got hopes and dreams and aspirations in this life, chase them. Don't let anybody sow doubts in your mind, or let you just sit around idle and thinking that you're not able to achieve things because some invisible force is preventing you. The only thing preventing you is your own motivations, your own aspirations, your own, take initiative every day. Go and help somebody, go and bless somebody, just find something to do positive and grow from that. Grow your self-esteem and your self-worth. Anyways, so if you like hearing that kind of message, hit like and subscribe. But what we're going to talk about today is free storage. Really hope these tips and tricks help some people out, help you guys save some money, and not go in debt and trying to save yourself. I bought this truck here. It's an old U-Haul, real cheap, and I fixed it up, and then I put myself on Facebook and offer up free local hauling, and just went and helped people. Elderly people, people with disabilities, people that weren't able to necessarily afford other services. I just felt like helping people out. Why? Because I just got out of prison, and I knew that I didn't really have a skill sets and a resume. I didn't have nothing, but I just wanted to do something positive. And I wanted to be able to work instead of sitting at home and getting down and depressed within myself. After having this truck for a while, I realized the worth of a box, an enclosed, nice box. It doesn't leak. I could keep tools in there safe. I could haul anything. It wouldn't blow out. It wouldn't get wet. It wouldn't get damaged. I also realized how cheap I could get these trucks, right? So, one truck led to another truck, I'll show you guys a couple pictures of the different box trucks that I've had. That ended up showing me also that I could find boxes or junk trucks for cheaper than I could get just a box for, and then I could scrap the truck after I pulled the box off and basically end up either making money or getting free boxes and free places to store stuff. So I'm going to take you inside of this one real quick. So once I bought 2 acres and I knew it was time to move, I started getting these boxes and getting junk trucks with good boxes on them that I could then scrap, etc., just like I just said. But let's go inside this one real quick. This one I picked up. It used to belong to the SWAT team, and so it's kind of cool. It's still got all the police line and tools and different direct impact flotation devices, as gas masks, face shields, but this is like my RC box. This is my toy box from when I was a kid. Wonder where I got my love for trucks, guys. Keep building shit. So here's like my little art desk. And this place is super unorganized right now because we've been moving, exactly like I said, and we went from a house to out on property with nothing, right? And think about how much storage money I would have been spending by now, because we still don't have a shop built. We still don't have all the necessities, but all my RC stuff, I got to keep it. My family heirloom type stuff, the toy box, I got to keep that, man. you know, and that's pretty cool. So, and I didn't really, basically I did it for free. I did it for free. Yeah, I got plugins, I got power, I got lights, I got everything in that one. My swap box even has outside plugins and outside lights. Makes it real convenient for, you know, doing projects or working out here. Once you've got the trucks and you've removed the box, or you've kept the box on the truck or whatever, you can sell motors, you can sell transmissions, you can sell rear ends, you can sell wheels and tires, you can sell interior parts. You can make your money back off that thing, or you can just go and scrap it and you can make your money back. Or you can pull the box off and say, you know, put an old school cab on a running old, you know, old box truck that nobody else wants. This one ended up being just repurposing and salvage materials and Christmas storage. There's no point in really going in it. It's just a plain old box. I got this horse trailer, and it's great for storing like outdoor tools, shovels, rakes, things like that you don't necessarily want the handles out in the rain and out in the gunk. But you know, and you can pick up an old horse trailer with maybe a rotted out floor or something, super cheap. This one, somebody just needed it gone. Nobody would take it, nobody would buy it. She was moving, needed it gone. I got it. Here is a Chinese prefab building. I bought it at auction. I'll take you guys in here. This is my cardboard recycling, ignore that. There's my wife's laundry room, and then I set up the 220 and stuff. I've got a line that goes down for my welders and whatnot outside. Basically all we need, man. So as you see, not all these are truck boxes. There's different options though. You don't just have to build solid big structures and whatnot to get by. If you want to go, you know, buy property and live off grid and stuff, don't be putting your stuff in storage. That's the biggest thing that I think that people do, is they put all this stuff in storage. And I'm not trying to downgrade people's stuff or be mean, but a lot of times people put so much into, you know, they put this stuff into storage that it's not even worth the amount that they're paying on the storage bill. And they end up going backwards so hard in life because they're spending each and every month on these storage bills. And really, they could have probably taken all the stuff to Goodwill and bought it all new for less than they end up spending on storage after, you know, a couple years. But hopefully these little ideas are going to help you guys out. And I'm going to show you guys one last one, and that's my tool bus. Okay, I picked up this old school bus, super cheap. It still had all the seats, it still had all the floor. I ended up ripping all that out. I didn't have to rip out the floor. I could have left the stock floor, but I wanted to make sure there was no rust and gunk underneath there. I wanted to make sure that it was a good floor, so I ended up doing it. And also, we were planning on doing like a schoolie build at the time for my mother-in-law. That didn't end up working out. Anyways, enough talking. I'm going to show you the tool bus. Just another alternative for workspace, storage space, etc. If you're getting new property, you're moving from a house or whatever, you're downsizing, you need somewhere to stick stuff that's safe, that's dry, it's not going to get damaged. Check out a school bus. I'll take you inside of mine. Before we go in, the 220 drops out right there where I can just plug in my line and run my welder, run my plasma cutter, whatever. And it's portable. And this building's portable. It just plugs into the power pole over there. So yeah, real simple. All right, so let's go in the bus. So this is my school bus. I used repurposed fence boards and chipboard for the floor, and I just glued it all down. And I got shelves, and I cut the tops off so they would fit. Or actually, I think I cut the bottoms off so they would fit. I don't remember. No, it was tops. Or tops and bottoms. Anyway, you get my point. I made them fit. So, yeah. So now I got plenty of storage. I got my toolboxes. Got an old repurposed cupboard that I was asked to take to the dump a long time ago. Couple more toolboxes back there. So, yeah, that's I can't really say it enough, man. A school bus is an awesome place to store your stuff. It's an awesome workplace. I've got three different doors. I got one out the side, one out the back, one out right here. As you see, I got speakers up here. This bus used to be a church's bus, and they used to take their choir people and whatnot singing. And so, yeah, it's got pretty good system in it. I've got power and stuff hooked up here. Power strip up here on my little workbench from Harbor Freight. And it's got plugins too. So it works out great. I can charge my batteries. I can charge my different stuff. I've got an inverter outside. Got an inverter that gives me 110 to run all this other stuff. So as long as my bus batteries are good, then all this stuff's good. And yeah, if I need to, I just charge the bus batteries once in a while and whatnot. And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, we don't all own a big medium duty wrecker to go get that stuff, or, you know, whatever. Well, you know, where there's a will, there's a way, guys. Figure out your way. You know, whether it's a trailer, whether it's renting a trailer, whether there's a chain from one to the other, whether it's finding running vehicles. You know, you can actually drive home that are just rusted out and messed up, or ones that have been sitting in fields that you can revive and drive home. There's ways, guys. Believe in what God gave you. Just another quick note I want to inject here about buses or box trucks or whatever's in general. I like the bus because it's portable still. I can move it. If you take a box off of a truck, or you got a junk truck with a box on it, it's difficult to move around. If you put it in somewhere that you then change your mind, or you want to lay gravel or do something under it, etc., as you're expanding, makes it a lot more difficult. If it's a bus that runs and drives and moves, or a box truck that runs and drives and moves, even if it runs crappy, it's way easier to swap a battery into it and hit it with some starting fluid and get it to run or something, versus trying to drag it around, you know, without the proper equipment. While we're on alternative uses and, you know, boxes and things, I picked this up real cheap. It's a semi-sleeper. It's got outside storage, access all through underneath. It's got ventilation system. It's got lighting inside. And so I just wanted to kind of show you guys this. I closed in the front. Put an old reclaimed door. It needs a latch. But on the inside, it's got all these shelves and stuff. It's got the bed already. Got shelves over here. It's pretty cool. Needs cleaned up. But it's pretty neat. So, just another idea for you guys if you guys need like a guest bedroom or something like that. This one's not getting used enough. It's kind of getting a little bit mildewy and gross in there. Kind of sucks. But again, think outside the box, inside the box. Like there's ways to provide yourself with the things that you need quickly, portably, you know, to get your property started. And then as your finances, time, etc. progress, then you can build more permanent and better structures and start selling the boxes, and then they pay for themselves again. Alright guys, so give me a like, give me a subscription if you learn from that stuff. Really helps out, helps the channel grow. My channel's it's been really taking off lately, and I'm hoping to see it grow even more. So till next time, keep building shit, guys.